Alright, Master Mason, no mellow cups and marshmallows. Switch it up today a little bit. As you can see, that's what we've done here today. Didn't have any 12s for the order or anything really conducive for material that you would want to have it used. I'm sure that there is, but we have a little time. We sent out well, I finished it up and they sent it out as far as wrapped up, so we only got a few of them left inside of here. But then I had to reset up my pallet situation. We're going to have blues 3 4-footers, blue 4.5 to 6.5, and then 8s, 7s, 8, 7.5, 8s, 8.5, and anything bigger than that, which I doubt I'll get. Full colors, everything, 3s to 8-footers if I can get them. And then that's the general setup here. There's not really an order for it, so I'm just cutting for linear footage, making sure I have that separated. You could put the 5s on there with you and just make out the pallets, but this is a little easier for later if you need to separate any of that, to have it like that. Plus, it doesn't hurt. I can always consolidate that stuff back together, make out a pallet, and call it good from there. Recuts, which is a little different here because you'll have 12s on it, or 12s and 14s, so I'll knock those back if we ever get the 12 blade on there and I have an extra second. I'll just toss them back on there and make them blue 2-footers and 12. That way I don't have to have a pallet of 2-foot 14s laying around. I'll just make those 12s, consolidates it much better. Plus that stuff's usually pretty gnarly, so you only get like a 2-footer out of it anyways. Other than that, she's running pretty good. Right now I'm down. I smoked that blade. Just finished her out. So she's come back from break, and I'll get a new blade on that one because there's no more teeth left on it. Finishing it off on the 14 set there. So yeah, that's what it is. Just keep running today. I got plenty of 14 materials, a lot of full color stuff. So it'll keep me real busy. Watch the edges, keep them running. Nothing real fancy today except for the changeover, which if you're on the Fed side of it, that's something that when later on we switch off something like this, you'll see operating go into that barrier of pulling everything out, resetting everything, and knowing your technique and timeline and bay arrangements to how you want to do that. And at that point in time, there's some hard posts. Things are fixed. Like your big ones, they'll either go back there or whatever. I'm just catching a lot of 5-footers, 4-footers for the moment here. Let me take a look at this here. I know what you're thinking. But I burned it on the other side. So, there you go. Some nice rock, beautiful stuff. Gorgeous edges, nice and level. Again, I try to keep everything organized so I can do a fast count by measurement and see the off sizes on them. And again, not too many inside of there. That way it's a lot easier. We'll get a lot more of them together. Catch you on the next one.